Okie dokie, today I'm going to show you how to put this polystyrofoam up. You can use it in all kinds of ways, but I'm just going to show you how I hang it, or how you can hang it on the studs. So, and I hired a helper right here, so I'm going to make yourself useful, bud. Today I'm putting on this I'm putting on the poly stuff right here, and it's really simple. You're going to find your studs. So I know where my studs are because there's the staple lines right here. Like I said, if you can see it, that's fine. Go ahead and get the poly board right where you want it, get it in place, and you'll start tacking. But wait, before you start tacking, you're going to want to find your receptacles, your electric outlets. Don't mess up my electrical outlets. But anyway, I'm going to be using a hammer stapler. That's what this is right here. Okay, I've stapled down over here, and I've stapled down right here, and you can see it's going to tap through. And in those staple lines, what you can do at the end is put a piece of tape of some sort, whatever tape you want to really use. Probably some duct tape or some, I don't know. They probably got some special tape for something down at Lowe's. This is what I'm doing. I'm putting the insulation, the double wall, the space in between, the poly board, and then one sheet of sheetrock over this. And I'm going to screw the sheetrock in right over that after I tape this, if you want to. And screw that sheetrock in right here, all the way down, and right here, all the way down. And I have plenty of videos on sheetrocking and woodworking. So go check out all those videos. You just stand right over there and you just hold that end. You just stand there and hold that end. Hold that. Got it? I'm gonna go over here and find this other plug and stab through. Thanks. Okay, you can stand over there. This is why I don't hire helpers. By the way, mine ended right on a stud. If yours doesn't end right on a stud, or right in the middle of a stud in a center where you can put the next piece where it's on the stud also, where you can staple everything, then you're going to need to cut it back this way to the next stud back. That way you know that you're halfway on the stud or whatever, and you're going to lose a little bit of foam, but you might be able to use it somewhere else. Or you might just throw it in the trash. You're going to sometimes have little scraps over, but you need to get these in full sheets where they meet right in the halfway of a stud, like right here or right here. You can see around those outlets. I've just used that razor blade and cut around that. Now you can put some spray foam or some pink insulation and stuff it around that also, or put some tape around that box. You can get as crazy as you want to. Just throwing out ideas, and I've cut around those boxes. I'm gonna do that last one right there. I've got my piece, my next piece right here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I've got it all the way over here against the wall, and you can see the spray foam. I ran out of spray foam right here, so there's a gap right there in between the wall, that 2x4 right here, and the wall right here. So I got to spray foam that, and all the way down to the floor. But anyway, where it meets here in the middle, you can see my staple line. There's a stud right here. You can see right here there's nothing, and right here, but right here there is something. Okay, well that's my staple line. There's a stud behind that, and I'm gonna go all the way down with staples, all the way down to the floor, all the way around this thing, along the floor, and then down each stud. There's a stud right here. It's too long, see? It goes all the way to here, so I'm gonna have quite a bit of wasted piece over here, but I can probably end up using on the next row on the left side over there. But if not, that's okay. You can see it's gonna meet up right here on that stud, and it's gonna be right on the edge, but it's still there. And then when I put my new sheetrock over that, it'll sandwich over it, and the screws of the sheetrock will go through this as well and hold everything together really tight and really nice. And then of course there's mud and tape and so on and so forth. This is gonna be a little process. I'm gonna set you down here for a minute. I'm gonna cut this piece with that razor blade, and I'm gonna just get a 2x4 or something and put it right here, and then cut along that line that I do. Once I get this to fit, I'll go to the next row, and there's no outlets up here, so, and your wall might not have any outlets in it at all, and it's gonna be easier if you don't. But either way, we're gonna staple all the way up, do one row at a time, and I'll show you how I stagger these. You don't want to line them all up exactly the same. You want to stagger them. So stay to the end and I'll show you what I mean by that.
Lily bug. Come here.
Oh, let me set you back down. Okay, you can see all the polyboard is up and everything is staggered. These are the small pieces at the top. This is a 10-foot ceiling. These are 4 foot by 8 foot. See, 4 foot from here to here, 4 foot from here to here, and then a couple of feet right there. And no seam is lined up. See, these are all staggered. There's nothing that meets up. All the way across, up here, right there, and everything's tight. Now this is where you would go in and put your tape in, put your caulking and your spray foam on the edges, pack around your light plugs, your outlets, and get everything ready, get cleaned up here. And if
I don't know exactly where they come by, but I think they come through here.
oh, they're gonna come by.
I think that.
Double cross will roll over.